I casually said, as a fine girl, if you forgive a man, he will double the shege. And some people wanted to know how. Okay, so I didn't know how. I just knew that as a fine girl myself, I don't forgive a man. As a fine girl, I don't forgive a man. It's different when you're dating than when you're married. Now I'm married, so I tend to kind of, look over things. But when I was single before I got married, I didn't have to forgive a man. You don't have to put me in the situation, in the position where I will have to forgive you while we are still dating. So what happens when I get married to you? If I start forgiving you from dating, what happens when I now commit myself in a marriage in the position where we will see each other every day, stay in the same house every day, see you poop, see you shit, you see me shit, see me naked, see all the marks on me, see all the spots on me, see everything, see me finish. What happens then? If I start if I start forgiving, if you put me in the position where I start forgiving you from dating, what will happen when we eventually get married? So that is why, as a fine girl, when I dated, I did not forgive. I didn't have to forgive because that would be a long, is it process? It will be a long, no, a long stage or a long process. I don't know how to do it, but the trauma go long. Let me just put it in broken English. The trauma go long. It would be a long trauma to go through if I start forgiving you from courtship, from dating you. So that's why I casually made that post. As a fine girl, if you forgive a man, he will show you shege. In marriage, we don't forgive, we just look over. We just look over. Ask any married woman. We don't forgive. We look over. We just carry and put on for Nash, live and there. It does not mean we forgive it because one thing I'm going to tell you, most times these husbands don't even apologize. So what is there to forgive? Just put it there, leave it there. At least it the trauma is kinda short because it's starting from marriage. And then you don't have to put yourself in the situation where you have to forgive. It's different when you look over than when you have to forgive. Forgiveness is a very strong thing to do. I don't have that strength. I don't have that strength to start forgiving you from Shekoma dating. No. No. Even in marriage, we don't forgive. We just look over, like I said. Leave it there. So as a fine girl, if you forgive a man, would so you've had my own version of of why or how a man will show you shege if you forgive him as a fine girl. I'm talking to fine girls, so if you are not a fine girl, you better forgive. You better forgive because they don't come easily. Okay, but after I've said my own version, I consulted Google. I asked Google, I said, what are the reasons a fine girl, I did not say a girl, I said a beautiful girl should not forgive a man? And this is what Google gave me. It says, number one, it enables future betrayal. I am on point with what I just said earlier. Number two, it destroys your self-respect. Number three, it traps you in a cycle of trauma. Did I mention trauma? Okay. Number four, true trust cannot be rebuilt. True trust cannot be rebuilt. Once it's broken. Number five, you miss out on a healthy relationship. As a fine girl, as a fine girl. If you're not a fine girl, if you're convinced you're not a fine girl, this is not for you. As a fine girl, you miss out on a healthy relationship because as a fine girl, you have the potential and the opportunity, or you have the advantage over those who believe they are not fine girls. So I can never categorize any woman to be unfine or ugly. But if you believe within yourself that you know fine, that one concern you. But as a fine girl, you have opportunity. So when you forgive a man as a fine girl, you miss out on a healthy relationship. You miss out on a healthy relationship. Okay, so because I asked Google, I said, Google, give me 5 key points why a beautiful girl. That is stop now. Which kind of driving be this? You know, see, I will not forgive you. I will not forgive you. See what they drive. Which kind of driving be this one? We are not even late. We are just hanging out. We're just going to have fun. You are driving wah. I will not forgive you. I'm a fine girl. I will not forgive you.
What about we fine boy?
Fine boy. They get anything like fine boy.
Yes, we are my handsome guy.
They not get anything like fine boy. They not get anything like fine boy.
Fine boy.
They not get anything like fine boy. There is nothing like a fine boy. Okay. Okay. So guys, my husband don't spoil video. Why I don't make now?
Continue.
I'll just leave it like that. So this is what Google. See, now Google give me. This is what Google gave me. Bye.